Hi third graders, welcome to Art Day 2. Today what we're going to do is we're going to look at a slideshow that's attached to the assignment in Google Classroom. We're going to go over a few things and then we're going to do some drawing today. Alright, now that Google slide is open, let's talk about the first slide. So it says the elements of art on the top, and what that is just the ingredients of how to make artwork. So the first one is line, and that's all we're going to be talking about today. So let's go to the second slide. That is going to be showing a video of an Asian artist and his interpretation of line. And so why don't you click on the video, watch it for maybe like 1 or 2 minutes. It's kind of a long video, but if you want to watch the whole thing, that's fine. And it's going to show you the different ways that he draws the lines, and it's all one continuous line, which is going to be going into our project later today. Wasn't that an awesome video? I loved it the first time I watched it. All right, let's go to the third slide. So this slide talks all about different kinds of lines. So just like shapes, lines have certain names, and then sometimes lines don't have any names. So some of the names you see on that slide are diagonal, curved, spiral, wavy, and the list can go on. So what you're gonna do right now is you're gonna get out a blank sheet of paper and maybe get out a marker. That's gonna be probably the easiest utensil to use for this, but if you don't have a marker, crayons, colored pencil, or just normal pencil would be fine. All right, my third grade friends, what we're gonna do for right now is we're gonna practice some different kinds of lines. So we do have sketchbooks coming, hopefully in the next couple weeks. Those will be able to be sent home. And this is actually a page in your sketchbook, but I thought for right now, I'm just gonna write down the kinds of lines that we're gonna practice, and then we're gonna start our project for tomorrow, and then you'll be done for today. So I wrote down all the different kinds of lines that we're gonna try to draw. Now, what I'm drawing does not necessarily mean you have to draw it exactly the same way that I am. The nice thing about art is that there's not really a wrong answer, just as long as you're thinking and looking at the lines and you have a reasoning for why you're drawing it that way. So I'm going to use the two different colors to kind of differentiate, and I'm just going to draw some horizontal lines going across this way. But I'm looking at the words and I'm thinking to myself, how can I draw a line that represents each word that I'm trying to draw? So I'm going to get started, and you can watch me as I'm drawing here. Now that we have practiced our lines, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be looking at an artist quickly, and then you get to make your own artwork based off of this artist. So the last slide is a piece of artwork made by Joan Miro. He was an abstract artist, and what that means is he used shapes, lines, and colors to create his artwork, and he's not really drawing a specific thing, but he's maybe going off of more emotions than he is about drawing like a person or a tree or a house. So when I look at this piece of artwork, the words that I would use to describe it are bold, energetic, chaotic, messy, colorful, and maybe you have some other adjectives that you could use to describe the artwork as well. So when we make our artwork today, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be closing our eyes and we're going to be drawing using one continuous line, just like the artist we watched in that video. I know it sounds kind of scary, but don't worry, it's super fun. All right, third graders, this is the last thing we're going to be working on today. So what we're going to do is we're going to close our eyes and we're going to just draw some different kinds of lines. Now, we practiced a lot of different kinds of lines today, and I want you to maybe pick, 3 or 4 lines that you think are going to be really fun to draw, and maybe how you're feeling inside. So, if you draw something very delicate and kind of wavy and flowy, maybe you're, kind of easygoing and having a pretty good day. Maybe you're energetic and you want to draw something really, really bold and powerful. It's totally up to you and how you're feeling in the moment. So I promise you that I will close my eyes as I'm drawing. I'm gonna try to make sure that I'm getting all four corners. Now that's kind of hard when your eyes are closed. And however it looks is how it's gonna look, and that's kind of the fun thing about closing your eyes when you're drawing. I'm also not gonna pick up my writing utensil. So I'm gonna be flowing from line to line with my eyes closed, trying to kind of move around the paper and seeing how it turns out. So here we go.